It's Monday and Wednesday I have an appointment with clients at the framer for this painting. We will look for a nice frame for this one. So today it needs to be varnished, and I will open all the windows because the smell is very strong. But it's not good for your health, so it will dry in another room today, and then tomorrow it's dry, and then I can make a nice picture of it for my website. And yeah, varnished will do a lot. Of course the shine, the gloss is everywhere the same with this layer of varnish, and the colors as well. They will be more saturated and show the same strength everywhere. Hoi. Ik ga even kijken in de app, want het is wel belangrijk dat ik de goede dingen bij je bestel. Anders zit ik daar met lijsten die nergens omheen kunnen. Of ik moet schilderijen voor die lijsten gaan maken. Maar volgens mij is dat niet mijn werk. Ja, dat is van jouw werk wel interessant natuurlijk. Even kijken, dat moet gaan. Even kijken. 1 afwijkende maat 5074, dat is deze. En dan hebben we 90 x 90, dat is deze. En dan hebben we... nee, dat moet 50, dat is 50 x 70 die standaardmaat, sorry. Kun je dat nog veranderen? Dus niet 60 bij 70, maar 50 bij 70. So next week I have to bring a few new watercolors to an exhibition here in The Hague. And I totally forgot this one. I made this one I think 2 weeks ago in another video as well. And the size is a standard size, so I could get a frame easily for this one, but I'm not sure about this part. I don't know if it's really interesting, so perhaps I should cut it off. I feel this is much better. This is too much. It doesn't tell enough here. So what size will we get then? Well, I'm in doubt. So I will make a picture and then ask someone on WhatsApp what's better, to cut it off or to let it. I think this needs a bit more darkness over here. It's too light, too bright. And I think it could be a shame to cut this off, because the bright, strong blue with the yellow and a bit of orange is really interesting. But this is the story. This is the rhythm with this woman over here, and then the depth behind the trees. That's the strongest part of the painting. Perhaps when there could fall a few leaves over here. then it's more like a whole watercolor, and now it looks for me a bit like two parts. Yeah, or something else, a dog, you know, or some pigeons over here. I tried birds in the previous video. They're still over here. Yeah, and now I like to paint birds, so I could try that. Some pigeons over here. I think that's a good idea.
dat geeft een onwijs effect, want dit is, ja dat hoort er wel bij, maar het gebeurt hier, zeg maar. Met een zwarte band.
Dat is wel mooi, hè?
Ja, ik ook. Ja. Hij is namelijk, waar ik een beetje bang voor ben, is dat, kijk hierboven gaat het wel, dat goud. Dit is een andere, die zou kunnen. Hier kan ik dan weer geen kleurband in doen. Dit is ook iets wat kan. Dit geeft wat extra diepte. Dan zie je namelijk alleen maar lijst.
Ja, nee.
En dat is dus hetgene, dat je moet wel zwaar, maar je moet niet te zwaar. En dit is gewoon veel te zwaar.
I'm leaving for a visit at an office. I was there, I think in video number 11, for a commissioned painting. A large, white, straight building here on a corner in town. I will make a large watercolor for this client, and I will take some pictures there now. The light is very good, and I want to try to do a quick watercolor sketch, because when you are making a watercolor you really see the colors very well, and they are totally different than in the picture, of course. Photographs are lying, and I can work very well from my memory, but the memory is sharper after working outside, and I'm really looking forward to do something outside. Palette, the brushes, I always want to use a big one, and since a few months I really love this one and this one. Vegan hair, they're very good. And these two for the details. This one is from 1985. I bought it in France. And I won't throw it away. Why should I? Hey! The biscuit, anyone from last year? Well, I've got fresh bread. I've got the tape. Yet? Yeah, tape, paper, brushes, palette. A long time ago my girlfriend bought this backpack for a holiday, and I used it a few times for painting outside, and then she said, you can have it. I don't want to go outside with this sack anymore. So we got a new one at home, and then a nephew of mine, she saw me on the videos with this bag sack, and then she asked, would you like to have another one, just for on your bicycle or whatever. And then she sent me this sack. So this is my clean bag, this is my working bag, and then at home we've got this walking bag. I think I've got everything, but I'm not sure. Paint. So let's see. I use some lavender for the last layers. A lot of ultramarine, cobalt blue, some grays. Ja hoor,
Bent u bekend hier?
jazeker.
Ja. Ik moet naar Simpel toe in de Oranjestraat. Maar... Niet ervan.
Ja, doe ik.
Can I look?
Sure,
Oh, so nice.
thank you.
Very, very pretty. I watercolor.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
What are you painting?
The white building.
Yeah.
So this is the beginning, the colors and the drawing, and then later the best part is bringing the shadows, and then it comes to life, you know.
Okay. Yeah. She's a painter, so I don't know.
Oh,
anything
great.
Yes.
Ries, even wachten. Ries, blijven staan.
It always makes me tired working outside, because all those incentives, you know, sounds, people, but it's really fun and it's good. It's really, actually you should do it regularly when you're working on cityscapes. Not only as a study, but it's different. I don't know about you, of course, but I think some of us, of the painters, really think they have control, like me. And then when you're working outside and there is no control, absolutely no control. You have to learn to anticipate. And I think anticipating, that's a very important thing to learn. For example, last week, when I was working on those cityscapes here, and then the cityscape was finished and I found a few splashes in the sky. I was not lucky with them because I didn't need them in the sky. And then something told me I could try to make birds of those splashes. So then I started sketching birds, actually for the first time. And I was listening to music, and the album Ariel came along from Kate Bush, and this album is about birds and wind and sky, and then I found a certain flow, and from now on I know that all of my cityscapes will show birds because I see them everywhere in town. They're in the sky and they're on the ground. So anticipating is important, and finding the flow, that's better than only need that you think you need to have control. So that was an important thing this week. I hope to see you next week. We will visit a few locations for new house portraits. Actually, I should visit those clients this week, but the trees are not green enough. I need green trees for these paintings. So we will go there next week and I will make some new stuff. See you then.